Good morning, everyone. I think right now we can say we are officially on. Yes, so we're starting now. And please, I want us all to make use of our chat box to pass any question or information that you may have. So please, let's make use of our chat box and also let's make it an interactive one. So once again, good morning, everyone, and welcome to today's webinar. My name is Timilen Yodele, and well, I need to reiterate that I'll be your moderator for this session. And on behalf of Kyosa Consulting, I want to sincerely thank you all for joining us today. We're excited to have you here because this session has been carefully designed to equip you with practical insights, strategies, and tools that you can apply immediately in your business, in your career, or professional development journey. So today's DigiSkill webinar's topic is the AI Playbook. AI to solve real-world challenges, which is sponsored by DigiSkill, which an Erasmus Plus project aimed at equipping 2,500 young adults aged 18 to 30 with digital project management skills, intercultural communication abilities, and leadership competencies to enhance their employability and active participation in the digital world. This project is led by Youth Power in collaboration with partners from Portugal, Czechia, Sweden, Uganda, Nigeria, and Ghana. The project provides an innovative learning experience through interactive online courses, virtual exchanges, and hands-on digital project simulations. By promoting collaboration across different cultural backgrounds, DigiSkill seeks to bridge the digital divide and empower youth with essential tools for the future. And this project's goal is to empower 2,005 young people, just like I mentioned earlier, 18 to 30, with digital and intercultural communication skills, support youth employability, entrepreneurship, and remote work readiness, promote critical thinking, project management, and tolerance in diverse cultural settings, encourage inclusive participation in the digital transformation of society. And it aims to, for these skill activities, 20 online dialogues on digital and intercultural skills, 5 interactive open online courses, webinars across partner countries, 6 project simulations in digital project management, final conference and collaboration with PMI and IPMA. And the partners for this DigiSkill project are Youth Power, Sweden, Kyosa Consulting Limited, Nigeria, Champion Factory Africa, Ghana, YMCA Comprehensive Institute, Uganda, SPIN in Portugal, and Business and Professional Women in Czechia. So this is the work, work that DigiSkill aim to achieve. And as we proceed, I'll still talk more about it so we can get to know the end goal of this project. So right now, I will want to introduce our able speaker who has taken his time to, analyze how interactive this session can be and how it can be beneficial to you at the long run. So today, join me welcome Mr. Paul Oseghale. I'm not sure if I pronounced the surname correctly, but I'm sure he will correct me on that. So I want to read out his bio. Mr. Paul Oseghale is a seasoned business development expert and an artificial intelligence strategist with over 15 years of experience driving growth, building scalable ventures, and employable AI to solve complex real-world problems across emerging markets. He is the co-founder CEO of Active AI Technologies Limited, an innovative AI-focused company building transformative solutions across fintech, healthcare, urban tech, agri-tech, secure tech, gov tech, and renewable energy. Through Aptive AI, Paul leads the design of intelligent systems that unlock new business models, strengthen institutional capacity, and power scalable innovation for companies and governments across Nigeria. He's also the founder and CEO of G-Money Technologies Limited, a Nigerian-based design and technology agency delivering high-performance digital products for startups and enterprises. Paul currently architects and manages the development of AI-driven platforms, including Lawyer Pro, an AI-powered behavioral loyalty system that drives intelligent customer retention. AutoComply, Nigeria's compliance operating system for SMEs powered by artificial intelligence and smart compliance automation. Two Lenders, an AI-powered data-driven credit and lending infrastructure designed to expand structured access to capital. I think by now we should be giving a clapping emoji because our speaker is loaded. So I'll just leave it at this for us to have time to go on today's session. So I will be handing over to Mr. Paul right now to give us his well-loaded wealth of knowledge in today's session. So over to you, Mr. Paul. Welcome on board.
All right, thank you very much, Timileyin. To start with, I think you did well with the pronunciation of my surname. I wouldn't want to lecture you on that. So first, thank you for the introduction. I would like to share my screen. If you can stop sharing so that I can share my screen as I proceed.
You have the floor, sir.
All right, thank you. All right, please confirm that you can see my screen. Please confirm that you can see my screen, everyone.
Yes, sir, we can see your screen.
Okay. All right. Good morning, everyone. So to start with, I would like to please encourage everyone to please be active and attentive. What changes the life of anybody is the amount of quality information that you have and you are willing to run with. I would want to encourage everyone to please be attentive and be active. So if I ask you to make reaction in the chat box, kindly do that quickly. So thank you for the opportunity for having me today. I'm privileged, I must say, to be anchoring or teaching on the subject, how to apply AI to solve real-world challenges. I have applied that. I have been doing this for a while, and together I have over 15 years experience in building scalable business. So today, let's go through, because of our time, what we'll be covering. What we'll be covering on this course. Please still confirm that you can hear me.
Yes, sir.
In the comment section. Okay, thank you. So, Timileyin, please let me know from time to time. I'll be asking if you can hear me, and I'll be listening or waiting for your voice to get a cue of people hearing me. All right. So, this is what we'll be covering today. One, we'll be looking at the definition of artificial intelligence, commonly known as AI. Two, we'll look at the three types of artificial intelligence. We'll go further to look at how AI thinks versus how we human beings think. We'll look at how AI learns through data, training, and prompts. We'll look at how AI tools, or the AI tools that you can use today as we are speaking, to solve problems, because that is the core of why we are all here. We'll move on to learning how to choose the right AI tools for the problem that you're about to solve. we'll look at real-world use cases in terms of business and project management. We'll then also look at real-world use cases in areas of NGOs, health, and education. Then we'll look at the 4 steps AI problem-solving framework. This framework is very essential for you to master, to be able to apply AI tools for solving problems. Then we'll look at writing AI prompts, a basic understanding of prompt engineering. Then we'll take some quizzes to test your knowledge, and we'll move on to taking questions and answers, and then we'll wrap up the class. I'm expected to do all this in about 50 minutes. So try to follow. Please confirm that you can still hear me. Please confirm you can still hear me.
Yes, we can hear you, sir.
Thank you. By the end of this session, ladies and gentlemen, you should be able to explain what AI is, what it is not in plain terms. You'll be able to identify which type of AI is preferred for or suitable for this challenge that you're about to solve. You'll be able to apply a clear 4-step process to solve real business problems using artificial intelligence. You'll be able to write better AI prompts using the craft framework for stronger and better results. Now, let's look at our theory of change, because this webinar is anchored on a goal. Our theory of change is to empower young people with the knowledge. Please type in knowledge. Knowledge is powerful. It's to empower young people with the knowledge and skill that they need to challenge systematic issues while influencing their peers and youth stakeholders towards youth-led change. This is anchored around knowledge, influence, and change. Knowledge, influence, and change. Now, let's break the ice for once. Have you ever used AI without realizing it? I am asking everyone in the room this question. Think about it in the last 24 hours. Type in the chat, have you ever used AI without knowing that you are using AI? I'll wait for 1 minute. Have you ever used AI without knowing it? Your answer can be yes. It can be maybe. It can be no. Are you responding? Similarly, are my audience responding?
Yes, they are responding.
Awesome.
We have Obianuju saying yes.
Good.
We have we have Adewale saying maybe. We have Uche saying maybe. We have MC John saying no. Saying Zuba maybe.
Awesome.
Saying yes. So we have more maybes.
Awesome. That means that the right people are in my class. All right, let's move forward. Now, let's start proper. What is artificial intelligence? Artificial intelligence, or AI, is a technology that lets computers perform tasks that would normally require human thinking, like reading, like writing, like recognizing images, and learning from experiences. Generally speaking, AI is a type of technology that lets computers perform tasks that would normally require human thinking, like reading, writing, recognizing images, and learning from experience. And I dare add, learning from human experience. So, what are the characteristics or things that makes artificial intelligence? One, it learns from examples. It learns from examples. So when you show it millions of emails, for example, it learns to write one. When you show it millions of emails, the AI will learn how to write an email. 2, it finds pattern in data sets. It finds pattern in data set, and this is one of the very good use cases of artificial intelligence. It spots what humans will miss in large data sets. For instance, if you have 500,000 feeds of information on an Excel sheet, and you ask a human to find a particular pattern in this data set, it might take that human like 3 months to achieve that, whereas it will take an AI just less than 1 minute to find a particular pattern in that data set. Number 3, it improves over time. AI improves over time. The more it is used and trained, the more accurate it gets. The more it is used, the more it is trained, the more accurate it gets. Number 4, it automates repetitive tasks. And this is one of the reasons people think AI is here to take their jobs. That's a topic for another day. It automates repetitive tasks. For example, sorting emails, answering frequently asked questions, scheduling. In fact, this session that we are having, this webinar we are having, is being transcribed using artificial intelligence. Number 5, it creates content. You can use artificial intelligence to create text, image, code, audio. Generative AI can produce all of this and more. And lastly, number 6, it's not a human mind. AI does not think or feel. It does not have emotions. It does not get tired. It predicts the most likely answer. So let's move forward. Now, let's look at the 3 types of artificial intelligence, and I need you to pay attention to this one. 3 types of artificial intelligence. 1 is the generative AI. The generative AI creates brand new content from text, images, audio, code, based on your instruction or from your instructions. Tools that are very suitable for this are the likes of ChatGPT, Gemini, Claude for research, Canva AI, DALL-E, GitHub Copilot, and much more. When you use these AI tools that I've mentioned when you need to create or draft something. The second type of artificial intelligence is predictive AI. Predictive AI, please take note because I'm going to ask questions at the end of this class, and I'm going to ask this specifically. Predictive AI. Predictive AI analyzes past data for forecast or to forecast what will happen next or flag patterns. Predictive AI studies past data sets to forecast what will happen next or flag patterns. The AI tools that are suitable for these are Google Analytics, Excel Copilot, Julius AI, credit scoring, and spam filter. These are use cases and tools that are used for predictive AI. The third type of artificial intelligence is automation AI. Automation AI. Automation AI handles repetitive, rule-based tasks so you can focus on higher value work. For instance, FAQ. That is why customer service jobs are jobs that can be automated through automation AI. Tools that are used for this are tools like Zapier, Make. They connect app and automate workflows. Otter AI. It can transcribe and summarizes meetings, like the tool we are using to transcribe and summarize the meeting of today. Chatbots. It handles customer frequently asked questions without human effort. Notion AI. It organizes tasks and set auto reminders. So these tools are used when you want to keep repeating the same task over and over again. And there are loads of companies right now that are looking, that have these repetitive tasks that needs to be automated, and you can be providing solution in that regard. Let's move forward because of our time. Please confirm that you are getting, I'm not too fast, and you're getting what I've explained, or you got some ideas from what I just explained, or you understood what I just explained so far. Please use the
Yes, please
chat.
kindly use your chat box. Well, my note is full, but our participants, you need to be certain you're getting nuggets on this session. So please
Yeah,
kindly
thank you.
use the chat box.
Yeah, use the chat box. Let me know if you're if I'm not too fast and all. I've done 14 minutes out of my time. Okay.
Okay, yeah, we got reply, good pace, understood. We got following, sir, good ideas, understood. Learning, sir,
Oh,
following, sir. Okay. Okay,
thank you very
somebody
much.
is saying you're too fast.
Okay.
Obiami
So,
just said you're a bit fast.
all right. Okay. Okay. All right. No problem. All right. Let's move forward. So we've dealt with the three types of artificial intelligence: generative AI, predictive AI, automation AI. Please, I'm going to ask questions regarding this later. Now, let's look at how AI thinks versus how you, human beings, think. How AI thinks and how you or how human beings think. So, humans versus AI thinking. Let's call this session, this slides that. One, AI, human beings learn from life and feelings. Experiences, emotions, and culture all shape how we think and feel. Am I correct? Yes. How human beings feel is shaped by emotion, experience, and culture. A good example, just to be a bit non-techy here. When you are served breakfast in a relationship, you feel a certain emotion. Am I correct? Similarly, am I correct?
Very correct, sir. Very
Thank
correct.
you. But that cannot happen. That cannot happen to an AI. Let's look at an AI in that sense. AI learns from data only. It learns from the information that you provide to it. Billions of text of examples, images, and numbers are its training school. So you see one very big difference between how human being thinks and how AI thinks. Number two, understands true meaning. Human beings understand true meaning. You get sarcasms, nuance, context, and unspoken social rules. Unspoken social rules. In Yoruba land, if you want to greet an elder, you prostrate. Those are social rules. Let's look at it. Let's look at how AI thinks in this regard. AI has no real understanding. It predicts the most statistically likely next word or response. Are you getting me now? Number three, as humans, reasons about new problems. We reasons about new problems. You can figure out situations you have never encountered before. AI, on the other hand, struggle with truly new situations. In this regard, I don't know if you've experienced this before. On an advanced level, there are things that you ask AI and he will not understand because it has not happened. That is not an event that has happened before. Do you understand what I'm saying? In human history. Okay, so we'll get to that. So his struggle, if it falls outside his training data, AI guesses poorly or confabulates. Confabulates. Let's go to the next one. As humans, we make ethical judgments. You know right from wrong based on personal and social values. AI, on the other hand, has no built-in ethics. They are trying to do that now. It has no known ethics. How many of you hear that with Groks you can you create, you can strip somebody naked with groks. That is unethical. That is not something that humans will naturally do. Okay, so it needs AI needs human oversight to avoid bias, harm, and misinformation. Lastly, humans on this end get tired and distracted. Tired and distracted. Human perform naturally varies, emotions and fatigue affects humans. But on the other hand, AI works 24/7 at consistent speed, no fatigue, no emotion, but also no judgment or common sense. So you bring creativity, judgment, and purpose to AI. AI brings speed, scale, and consistency. Together, you are unstoppable. Do you understand the essence of the lessons of this slide? You bring, as human beings, bring creativity, judgment, and purpose, and AI brings speed, scale, and consistency. Together, you become unstoppable. At this point, I need to drop what I'll call motivation. I'm not teaching what I have not experienced. I am a very creative person. I have been a business developer for over more than 15 years. I am passionate about solving problems and all that. I brought my creativity and used AI in last December last year. Within 3 weeks, we created Lawyer Pro with my co-founder. The app wasn't done. The front end was just what was published. And we had the likes of the Providence Hotel, Ikeja, a 5-star hotel, requesting to use the application because it's an application that was built to solve very, very, very core problem. As I speak to you now, the Lawyer Pro is being used by Dang. Dang has 120,000 customer base. They have 6 physical retail stores in Nigeria. They operate in the US, Canada, Ghana, and one other country. 4 foreign international countries. That is how unstoppable you can be when you understand what we are teaching here today. Let's move forward. All right. Here we want to learn how I've done 21 minutes, 28 seconds. Now, here we want to learn how AI learns data, training, and prompts. So, phase 1 in how AI learns, phase 1 is in the data collection. AI is fed billions of examples in books, websites, articles, conversations, including your chat conversation. This is its school and curriculum. Okay? In the phase 2 of which is the training, the AI practices by predicting answers, comparing it against correct answers, and correcting mistake millions of times. And that is how it continues to do this. Its accuracy begins to increase. And in the phase 3 of how AI learns is how you prompt it. Now, once AI is trained, you give the AI a clear instruction called a prompt. Now, the better the instruction, the better the output that you get. So, in analogy, like hiring a brilliant expert, the clearer your brief, the better the work or the result that you get. So the key insight here is AI does not know things. It predicts the best response from patterns in its training data. You prompt to unlock its outputs. So understanding prompt engineering or how to prompt AI is the most important skill that you need to have to unlock the potential of using AI to solve problems. Okay, at this point, I need to get a pause from my audience. Are you following so far? Please respond using the chat. Similarly, let me know what my audience are saying
Okay.
in seconds.
Yes. Please, let's make use of the chat box. Yeah, we're getting a yes. Very good so far. Yes, yes, yes.
Okay.
Can you hear me, sir?
Thank you very much, Similarly, for the feedback. Now, let's look at AI tools. Please pay attention now. Pay attention. We are getting to the core, to the juice of the matter of this course. Please pay attention. We are looking at AI tools that you can use today. I know some of them you already know, but here is a more structured one. One, if you're thinking of writing content, we recommend you can use AI tools like ChatGPT, Gemini, Claude, and Jasper. They have free plans. Number two, if you are thinking of design and visuals, use Canva AI, Adobe Firefly, DALL-E. No design skill is needed to use these tools. Number three, if you're looking at creating marketing and social media content, Copy AI, Buffer AI, Add Creative AI, add that with the new Claude design, you are unstoppable. Number four, customer support. If you want to create customer support solution, look at Tadio, Intercom AI, FreshDesk AI. If you are looking at doing research work, students, or you want to study, deep study problem, what I call market availability research and the likes, you look at Perplexity, Notebook LLM, Consensus. But believe me, Notebook LLM beats everyone hands down in this regard, and are followed by Perplexity, and can learn anything fast here. Learn anything fast using these AI tools. Number six, you're thinking of data and analyzing data sets. Julius AI, Excel, Copilot, and Rose are your go-to tools. These tools turn numbers into insights. So you want to create a deck using in an Excel or data form. These are your best bet. If you are working around productivity and workflows, Notion AI is very robust. Otter AI, Zapier make these tools automate repetitive tasks. Then lastly, coding and building stuff. GitHub Copilot, Replit AI, Cursor, Google AI Studio, and many more are your go-to AI tools for coding. You don't need to have coding experience. You just need to explain what you want to build, and you get it built. So these are insight to AI tools that you can use today. Let's look at what you need to consider when choosing any of these AI tools to solve your problem. If you need to write proposal or report or do report or email, ChatGPT, Gemini, Claude is your go, is handy for you to use. If you need to create social media content quickly, Copy, Jasper, Canva AI are very, very good to use. If you need to understand complex documents fast, Perplexity, Notebook LLM is your best bet. If you want to spot trend in your business or any business data, Julius AI, Excel, and Cursor are your go-to. If you want to automate repetitive manual tasks, Zapier, Make, Notion AI, and Cursor, and what's the name of this? I want to add this Japanese or Chinese, I will remember it now. DeepSeek. Okay. If you need to summarize meeting or interview, Otter AI, Firefire's AI, there are a lot of them. If you want to design graphic without a designer, Canva AI is your number one. Adobe Firefly is your number two. If you want to answer customer questions, Tadio, Intercom AI are your tools. Now, before we look at real-world use cases, are we following so far? How are we doing so far, my audience?
Yes, we are following. Please kindly make use of the chat box.
29 minutes. Okay, can I proceed? Please say yes if you want me to proceed.
Yes, sir, you can proceed, please. Wonderful. Yeah, we got a
Yes, proceed.
Oh,
Thank you.
yes.
Thank you. I like that feedback. Thank you. Now, please don't forget I'm going to ask questions, especially I'm giving you expo. I'm going to ask questions around the three types of AI. I'm going to ask you some other questions. Please follow attentively and also write down your questions and let's learn more from experience. So let's look at real world use cases. So small business have this challenge. Don't forget what we are trying to learn is how to use AI to solve real world problem. I want to digress a little. Do you know that it is where carcass is, that's where eagle gather? I'll say that again. Where carcass is, that's where eagle gather. What am I talking about? It is where problem is, that's where solution is needed. The reason a lot of people fail in life generally is because they don't understand how to find problems and how to solve it. People are constantly in problem and they always look for how quick they can get solution and they are willing to pay for it. A busy woman in the city of Lagos who works 9 to 5 don't have time to go to the market to start idumota to start buying provisions. We will need somebody who can run errands. Timley, am I correct?
Definitely, sir. Yes, very correct.
Being able to identify that woman that has that problem is the first thing, and how to solve the woman's problem effectively and efficiently is the skill that you need to have. This is what this whole webinar is all about. So let's look at the real world use case in this for a small business owner. The challenge is I need more customers, but cannot afford a marketing agency. I need more customers. Every small business needs customers to grow, but not a lot of them cannot afford the high price of hiring a marketing agency to help them find customers. The AI solution. Use ChatGPT to write social media posts, email newsletters, WhatsApp broadcasts, and Google Ads copy in minutes. 5 hours saved. This is the value that the small business get. You save 5 hours saved week per week, consistent brand voice, zero agency fee, and you get the result. Number 2, entrepreneur and startup. The challenge in this case is I need a compelling pitch deck. I want to raise money, or a business plan, or an investor proposal. AI can be used to provide this solution. You can use ChatGPT to draft your business plan and an executive summary. Use Canva AI to auto-design your pitch slides. Your first draft can be ready in less than 1 hour. Investor ready, professional looking. Your pitch deck can be ready in minutes using this tool. Number 3, a project manager. As a project manager, you're having this challenge, writing weekly reports and meeting summary takes 3+ hours every Friday. AI can solve this. Record the meetings with AI, auto transcribe, feed summary to ChatGPT to generate your status report draft instantly. You have saved 3 hours of work. You are more accurate. Things that you may not even have got, maybe you were distracted. You remember humans can be distracted. AI won't be distracted, and you can get this done in less time. Sales and business development is another real-world use case. The challenge in this regard can be that you struggle to identify which clients to prioritize and focus on forecast your pipeline, sales pipeline in this regard. The AI solution can be to use Julius AI or Excel Copilot to analyze sales data, highlight top clients, and auto forecast monthly revenue. You understand? These are some of the things that you can use data AI to achieve. So these are some use cases. There are so much more that we can look at. Let's now look at the second phase of use cases that we can in the area of NGO, healthcare, education, and youth program. I've done 35 minutes. Okay, so for an NGO, the use case can be, the challenge can be, we struggle to write grant proposals and communicate our impact to donors for an NGO. You can use AI in this regard to use ChatGPT or Gemini to draft a grant application, impact report, and donor communication from your raw feed data and notes. Okay? For healthcare, clinic, and hospital, for instance, the challenge can be that patient follow-up, appointment. In fact, appointment is a big problem to some SMEs. Okay? So you want to set appointment reminders and FAQ responses overwhelm by which will naturally overwhelm staff. The AI solution might be to use TDO chatbots to handle frequent asked questions and appointment reminders 24/7. Use Otter AI to transcribe and log patient consultation. This would, of course, save staff time, fewer missed appointments, and better patient care. Number 3, educator corporate trainer might have this challenge. 1, creating lesson plans. If you are a teacher in this class, you know that this is one of the problems that you usually have. Creating lesson plans, quizzes, and learner feedback. It takes too much time. You can use AI solution like ChatGPT and Gemini to generate full lesson plans, quiz sets, marking rubrics, and personalized learning feedback in seconds instead of hours. Okay? And for youth program organizers and community organizations, you may be having challenge like wanting to run digital skills workshops, but lack content and expertise. You can use AI to build a few curriculum, Canva AI to create slides, and Perplexity to research current digital trends for participants. In a short period of time, you will have full curriculum, professional materials, and that will scale your delivery. So before I touch on these most important frameworks, please let me get feedback from my audience. Timley, over to you.
Yes, sir. Please, let's make use of the chat box. What have you learned so far? Your responses, please. Great job, sir. We got a feedback from Eze Obianuju.
Okay.
Please, one more reactions, your feedback. Please, let's keep it coming. Okay. We have great from Zena Zuba.
Okay. All right. Thank you very much, Simile, for the feedback. I'm on 38 minutes. And this is the juice of this webinar. And I want everybody to take note of this framework. This is a framework that will cost you at least not less than 300,000 naira to learn how to use. This is what Kisa Consulting is bringing to you for free. So please take note. This is a four-step AI problem-solving framework. The framework number one, on the first step of the framework, is to name the problem, identify the problem, understand the problem. If you don't understand the problem you are solving, you may be solving it vaguely or solving it wrongly. Understand the size of the problem. Understand the people that are having this problem. Understand the demography and the psychography of the people that have the problem. What is the size? How many people have this problem? How often do they have this problem? What exactly is slowing you down? And some of this problem might be a problem that you are having personally. What exactly is slowing you down or costing you time and money? What is slowing people down or costing them time and money to achieve? Be specific. Vague problem gets vague AI solution. Now, in explaining this framework, I'll be explaining my story I'll be explaining it from practical experience. So the problem, let me explain how we built Loyal Pro from my own personal experience. So I still shop at a pharmacy and at a retail store or supermarket called Jandor. Okay? I shop, I'm faithful to a particular shop and a particular branch. I go there no matter the distance. I mean, despite the fact that it's far from my location, I go there to shop. One day at the pharmacy, I requested or I kind of flare up and saying that I've been patronizing this pharmacy for a long time. If the pharmacy has not even recognized me for patronizing them. Luckily, the owner of the pharmacy was around and showed interest in that, saying that, if that they don't have a reward system for customer, and I said, I can build solution, or I build solution. The man said, I would like to, I'm interested in having that solution for my business. And on my way back home, I branched another pharmacy and I mentioned the idea to them, and they were also interested. And that is how the fire to start researching to see how many people have this problem, how many small businesses have this problem came about. So the same way, you need to understand the problem that your user have. Okay? Number two, pick the right tools. Pick the right tools. Like we have explained previously, not AI, there are AI tools that are specifically made to solve different kind of problems, or that are useful to solve different kind of problems. So match your problem type to the right AI tools or AI categories. Use the tools that match that we mentioned in previous slide, depending on the problem that you're trying to solve. If you are writing, use ChatGPT, Gemini, and the likes. If you are doing data work, use Julius AI. If you're doing design, use Canva AI. If you're doing meeting, use Otter AI, like that. Okay, number 3 of this framework is write clear prompts. Write clear prompts. Now, prompting is the only tool, only skill you need to be able to effectively use any AI tool. I'll say that again. Your results in using AI, any AI tool is totally dependent on your proficiency in prompt engineering, or in how you prompt the AI tool. And giving the AI tool a specific structured instruction is key to getting the best result from any of the AI tools. This includes what you want, the context, what you want to achieve, the format, the tone, the length, and all of that. Okay? Prompting is a course. Prompt engineering is a course that you should learn if you want to stand out in using AI tools. And lastly, the 4th leg of this framework is review, edit, and improve. In 90% of the time, AI will produce not perfect results. Understanding what is left to be done and knowing how to review what was done and editing it using prompts would stand you out. Always give, the AI will always give you a starting point in the first result, not a final product. Always review for accuracy, add your own voice, and fact check. These are the 4 AI problem solving framework that would change how you use AI. And I'm going to ask you a question regarding this 4-step problem solving framework at the end of the class. Let's move on quickly. Now, I talked about that one of the most important skills that you need to learn is how to prompt AI. The most important skill that you need to learn is how to prompt AI. And there are different frameworks that I teach, but in this webinar, I want to teach the craft framework. The craft framework. Now, prompting is how you use natural language to give instruction to the AI to produce a result. Okay? Now, craft framework gives you the 5 ingredients for powerful AI prompts. So your prompt must have these 5 elements to be able to generate good output. 1, context. Context. Who are you? What is the situation or background for this task? For example, I run a small Nigerian logistics company with 5 staff members. That's the context. Role. Role. R stands for role. Tell AI which expert role to take or for this particular task. So, for example, act as an experienced marketing consultant with African market expertise. You are giving the AI, always give the AI a role. The first C is for context, R is for role, and number 3 is action. Action. What exactly do you want the AI to do? Be very specific about that. What action do you want the AI to do? For example, write a 3-post LinkedIn content series about supply chain challenges. Specific in what you want, in the action you want the AI to take. Then format. F stands for format. Format. Specify the structure, length, tone, and style of the output. For instance, each post should be 150 words, professional tone, that is the tone of the post, end it with a question to followers. This is the format in which you want the outcome to be. Lastly is your target audience. Always define who your target audience is in your prompts. Who is your audience or end reader, or who is the result meant for? Example, targeting small business owner, age 30 to 50 in Lagos and Abuja. This craft prompting AI framework helps the AI to enter a different mode to begin to generate the results that you want, irrespective of the AI tool that you are using. Now, your journey starts now. I've done 45 minutes and I think I'm on point. Your AI journey starts now. This is the 5 takeaways from all that I've said. This is the 5 takeaways. 1, AI is a tool. Please always know that. Just like a CorelDRAW, Adobe, that is how all of that is. They are tools. It amplifies your expertise. I'm able to create business, and I'm also a product designer, okay, and a product manager as well. So I understand what it's needed, what a good front end design looks like. I understand business development. I understand how to set up processes. I understand how to automate processes. How to understand automation processes in different industries, and that helps me to have domain expertise and bring that creativity to using AI to solve problems efficiently. So you need to understand that AI is a tool that amplifies your expertise. Number 2, know your type. Know your type. Are you doing generative? Are you doing predictive? Are you doing automation AI? Match the right tool, the right one to your needs. Okay? If you are somebody if you're working with generating social media content and all of that, you know that you need to use a lot of Canva AI and all other tools. I didn't even mention Nano Banana, you understand, to create amazing content. Okay? So number 3, write better prompt using craft framework. The context, the role, the action, format, and the target audience. There are other frameworks that you can learn if, for instance, we are dealing with prompt engineering as a course. You will learn other frameworks that you can use to master how to speak to AI tools in different verticals. Number 4, always verify AI outputs. Always verify AI outputs. Review, edit feedback. I see people will just write a very shabby prompt, and whatever the AI generates, they begin to circulate it and all of that. As a professional, if you should be able to use AI tool to create professional grade work, okay? And you'll be able to achieve that if you understand prompting properly. So lastly, I want to encourage you to start today. Pick one problem, try one tool, do it this week. No, don't procrastinate. Don't wait. Don't want to be perfect. Just do it. Just do it. I did it. And if I can't do it, you too can. So let's, before we go into the quiz, I have 2 minutes more. Before I go into the quiz, I want to test your knowledge, okay? So, but before we do that, Timlane, how are the audience doing? Before we go to the quiz.
Yes, so we've gotten while you were talking, people are giving their response to the last
Hello,
question you
Timlane, I
had.
can hear you.
Can you hear me, sir?
Yeah, I can hear you now.
Okay, yeah. So I said we still got reaction from the last question you asked about how the participants are doing, and they said so far the session has been great and they are learning a lot. So, but yeah, we'll still expect more from you. Please kindly drop in the chat box how the session had been. We want to see your reactions. Adedikuko Eze, please can we hear from you? Yes, Obianiju said good. Zainab
Okay.
Zuba, we're still waiting on your feedback.
All right. Thank you. So let's move on to our quiz session because of our time. So what type of AI would you use to write business proposal?
Yeah, give your response to the quiz in the chat box.
So,
Oh, Noye said ChatGPT.
okay. So,
Rosemary Collection, ChatGPT.
all
Noye
right.
said
So
now.
because of our time, on the screen you can see the question. I would want to see who would have a different answer. So name the three phases before you can use it.
Okay. Name the three phases of how AI learns before you can use it, please. What can you say to that? You have been
Okay.
following so far.
Okay, thank you. Number 3, what does letter C in the craft prompt framework stand for? Just
We're
keep
still waiting
typing.
on your response,
Yeah.
please. If you have been following, it's okay. It said context. No, yes, said context.
Okay.
Context, yes.
All right,
Zainab.
number 4. Yeah, number 4, true or false? AI outputs are always accurate and ready to publish.
Zainab said it's false. Adewale said it's false. Yeah, your input is output. False, false, false. Miracle says false. Israel,
What?
false.
All right. Number 5, what is step 1 of the 4-step AI problem solving framework?
Your response, please. What is step 1 of the first step AI problem solving framework? Rosalind said context. Adewale said be specific.
Okay, thank you very much. So on that note, while others are coming in, let's move into our question answers, and I'll leave Palumi, Timileyin, please. I would like you to echo those questions. Let's take a few questions and answer from our audience before we wrap up. My 57 minutes. I'm 2 minutes out of time. No, not out of time actually, but we are in the Q&A now. So questions and answers. If you have
Please,
any
let's
questions,
put
please put it in the
questions in
chat.
the chat box while I read it out, please. Your questions, your questions, your questions. Type in your questions, please.
All right. Has any question come in?
No, none yet.
Is it that they don't, everybody on that? Is it that we don't have anybody that has question?
Please kindly drop your question if you have any. Okay, yes, there is a question here from Israel that says, where or how do you think we can draw the line with AI, especially around privacy and deepfakes?
Okay. So that's a very good question, albeit technical question, but I would answer that. We as a user, you need to have what I call personal ethics in your usage. Okay. Currently, the regulatory bodies are trying to build, come up with guardrails to help the ethical use of AI, but we are not totally there yet. So I usually encourage my students to use AI as in like any other tool responsibly, because like I gave an example of Grok, and you see that I didn't mention Grok in this webinar at all. Okay. I didn't mention Grok in this webinar at all because just recently, it was users use Grok for malicious intent. You understand? So AI can also be used wrongly. So I always advise that as users, we use them ethically to make the world a better place, to solve real world problems and not cause pain to people. Okay? All right, any other question?
Okay, yes, we have this question from Adewale that says, using AI tools to write a business proposal, is it advisable to give the tool some knowledge about the business or just asking the question straightforward?
Thank you. Please, who asked that question? Because that question is a very, very brilliant question.
Adewale Adejupopo asked the question.
Now, hello, can you hear me?
Yes, sir, we can hear you. Adewale, can you hear him?
Adewale, can you please hear me?
Yes, it confirmed it can hear you.
Okay, thank you. When you are writing your prompts, the question you ask is around giving the AI proper context. Okay? So yeah, you can specify all of that. Just to be sure again, Timlane, please, can you take the question again?
Okay. It says, using AI tools to write a business proposal, is it advisable to give the tool some knowledge about the business or just asking the question straightforward?
Thank you. So you should give the AI context about your business so that it can build something that is, your result can be customized and specific. You understand? So it's a yes, you need to give the AI better context of what you want it to do, and supplying that information is part of it. So how many more questions can we take more?
We'll only take this one because we're out of time. So this last question is just like you. I have many problems I want to build an AI solution to. However, I have no background in tech and coding. How can I go about this? What platforms would you recommend? Can you talk briefly about vibe coding? Is there any of such platform you want to recommend? I think this is a lot to answer. Probably you might need to follow Mr. Paul on his platform and
Yes.
get,
All
yes.
right. Yeah. So I think so too. So just try to reach out to me privately. I will be able to guide on that. And when you hear vibe coding, so you need to position yourself properly. It's a common word, but it's something that it's an interesting new field that you can use AI to leverage on. Okay. So yeah, so these are my contacts, and on this note, I want to thank the team from Kilsa Consulting for the opportunity to impart knowledge, and I look forward to doing this again. Thank you very much. Timley, over to you.
Okay, thank you very much, Mr. Paul. Thank you to our participants. I have a full notes today, and one thing that stood out for me is that plus you with AI, you can stand out, you can stand unstoppable. Your creativity has to be at play, and it's just something that resonates with me very well because you have to prompt whatever you are using, and I'm sure that we all have one or two that we've been able to you know connect with in today's session. And so on this note, we want to say thank you very much to Mr. Paul. And I want us all to use the chat box to give our reactions, to say thank you to our speaker for this impactful session. We truly appreciate your sharing of your knowledge and experience with us today. And to everyone who joined as well, we want to say thank you. And on this note, we want to um, also appreciate our part DigiSkill. And just like I mentioned at the beginning of this session, that DigiSkill is an Erasmus Plus project aimed at equipping 2,500 young adults aged 18 to 30 with digital project management skills, intercultural communication abilities, and leadership competencies to enhance their employability and active participation in the digital world. This project is led by Youth Power in collaboration with partners from Portugal, Czechia, Sweden, Uganda, Nigeria, and Ghana. The project provides an innovative learning experience through interactive online courses, virtual exchanges, and hands-on digital project simulations. By promoting collaboration across different cultural backgrounds, DigiSkill seeks to bridge the digital divide and empower youth with essential tools for the future. So it is good for us all to learn at this pace because the purpose of it is for us not to be dormant in the digital world. The purpose is for us to evolve as the digital world is evolving. So once again, we want to say thank you for joining today's session, and do well to follow us on all our social media platforms so that you can have access to this amazing opportunity going forward. You can follow us on LinkedIn at Kilsa Consulting. You can follow us on Facebook at Kilsa Consulting. On Twitter, we have, which is X, Kilsa C. On Instagram, we have Kilsa Consulting at Kilsa Consulting. And also, you can check our website for more details on any of our upcoming programs and activities. So thank you once again to our speaker, Mr. Paul. It's good to have you, and we look forward to more impactful sessions like this in the future. And also, please fill the feedback form. It's been dropped in the chat box. Kindly click on it, please, and ensure you fill all the information on there. Thank you very much, everyone. We're going to leave it there, so please kindly click on it to fill. We want to hear your feedback. And on these notes, once again, thank you, Mr. Paul. We'll reach out to you, and please kindly reach out to him on LinkedIn at Paul Osaghale. You get to it will get to answer your questions that are unable to be addressed in this session. Thank you, everyone.